What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Trading with Kale. We have officially locked down an exceptional trading week. We wrapped up the rolling 5-day cycle with a 100% win rate on our options, contracts, and trades. We pulled in $280.21 in realized profit. And if you watched my earlier videos this week, you saw the reality of me making execution and timing mistake on IWM on Wednesday. But instead of panicking, I focused on my trading journal rules. And one of my core journal notes was going into volatility, sell into weakness. When the market was, specifically IWM, soaring into new all-time highs, retail traders saw strength and chased that breakout at the top. But understanding liquidity concepts, and knowing an overextended push like that into that psychological ceiling, like $300, is actually structural weakness. So I paid myself straight into that institutional pump, scaled out of my contract in green, and protected my core capital. Now, looking at my account, you can see the direct result of that disciplined execution. I'm sitting safely back over the $2,000 level at $2,159 and currently sitting in 100% cash with zero open overnight exposure. And as I continue pushing forward with the small account rebuild, my next major milestone is to build this capital back up to $5,000 using strict risk management. Part of that means knowing when to step aside. So right now, the only long-term like macro trade I'm holding is a long-term position in Bull, which I manage out of a completely separate account. So the plan is to keep just this daily execution and day trading and short swings just clean away from that. So entirely flat, completely liquid, and perfectly positioned when Monday market opens, and we can look for some clean setups. So let's jump straight into the chart so I can build out my watch list, and I'm going to do a top-down analysis starting at the 12-month chart for IWM. I'm just going to just kind of go through what I'm seeing and how I plan on trading this with this market in this crazy space we're in. So as you can see, we are at all-time highs with IWM. That's a very nice candle. Honestly, yearly it looks really strong. We've broken way past previous year's high, and technically this isn't a blue sky zone right now. So I will not be looking to short this anytime soon, just playing quick pops or like quick reversals. Additionally, on the quarterly chart, you can also see that we've broken previous quarter high. We are in blue sky there, still looking pretty strong. Monthly chart, I don't like these long bottom wicks at the as we're at these new all-time highs, but I really still like this setup. I think money is being moved out of big tech, so definitely keeping my eye on IWM, especially with the Russell reconstitution on Friday at market close. So here's the weekly chart. You can see that my previous week close and previous week open aren't technically where they should be on the candle, but I'm go down to the 24-hour and you'll see why that is. So you can see I don't use the daily chart, I use the 24-hour because it includes the pre and post market movement. So Monday's open was 249.93. That's why I have my previous week open there. And then the close was 299.15. So something that I am watching is that we got that wick up to 301.50. So that's my previous week high. And we've been really getting rejected at this 300 level. So I'll be keeping an eye on that, not holding really anything overnight with IWM, just trying to play these short swings. I'll pull up the 8-hour chart as well. I do like that we got a bounce. It's looking like right now like a bounce off previous week equilibrium and previous day equilibrium. Oops, let me delete that. So yeah, so this is like not looking great that we can't get past 300 level, like we can't close above, but I'll be again playing this level to level. And I do like that. Let me just bring that to the front so you can see. So I do like this probably like back up to 301.50. I'd like to see us go tag that again for next week. So I'll be looking for, and really I should have deleted all these. These are just intraday levels. These are my levels for my 9 a.m. candle range trades. I'll delete those so we clean that up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I'd like to see us break and hold 300. And if we get another rejected 300, I'll be looking to play puts, but again, just short swing. Sorry, just day trading. So then the next ticker I have my eye on is XOM, XOM, that's how I call it. So one thing that caught my eye is this 12-month candle, that crazy wick that we have up to 176, huge rejection. On the quarterly candle, we got some major red, and I'm anticipating that we continue down to that previous swing high, that's PSH, at about 126.34, like 130. And I'd like for us to tag that before we get movement back up. So as you can see here, we got that that previous swing high as an area of key interest for me. What I'd like to see is like something like that, a bounce out of that golden pocket area. Even better is this weekly view for me. I'd like us to at least tag down to that bullish imbalance at 130.07 before I'm looking for any calls here. And I probably will wait for any swing action until after earnings on the 24th of July. So we'll just keep monitoring this in the meantime and be prepared. But mostly I'll be focusing on IWM for day trading next week. I handled my execution, stuck to my journal parameters, locked in a 100% win rate week, and kept my capital fully protected. That is how you treat trading like a serious business. If you want to see exactly how these top-down IWM and XOM levels play out when the opening bell rings Monday, and see how I built this account back to $5,000, smash that like button, drop your thoughts below, and hit that subscribe button to track every single step of this rebuild. Let's keep grinding, let's keep building, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.